Ooh. Howdy, howdy. How are things? And such and such. Hey. Here is the boy. This is Ty Mel. If you must. So we'll go Mage. Beyond that, I don't know. I don't know if I've got any of the advanced classes, specializations, whatever, unlocked on PC. Most of what I played was on Xbox, I think, and PlayStation. Did I play on PlayStation? At one point or another. I think when it first came out I had it on PlayStation. I think. So long ago. Wow. I think I'll probably go... Knight Enchanter? Or is that Inquisition? Arcane Warrior, that's what I mean. That was always the fun one. But we'll see what happens. I don't know, I'm open to whatever happens. I do have mods, as you can see. I don't know which ones I do and don't have. They might break things as well, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Yeah. I'll be honest, I really wanted to play like Inquisition, out of like that burning sort of urge to play through it again, and then was like, if I do that I should just do the first two first, right? Again. And I was like, yeah, I should do that. So that's what's happening. So yeah, I don't have any like predetermined what I'm gonna do here. Story wise, kind of just gonna go with the flow, I think, decide what I want in the moment, and kind of go that way with it. So I'm gonna play this, press this play button, and that's gonna be a thing. We're not playing on Nightmare. I go for hard, I'm not doing Nightmare.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhard stands
I can't think of anything more accurately named than the Nightmare mode in this game. Fucking Nightmare.
Mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls,
it's alright, until it's not. And it's annoying.
But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him.
So I've been told.
The prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the dream realm, the Fade, are drawn to you and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
I'll just pretend that's not a thing, eh? And what happens if I can't defeat the demon?
It will turn you into an abomination, and the Templars will be forced to slay you. This is Lyria.
Remember you'd like that, wouldn't
The
you?
very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you. And remember, the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
Thanks, Master. I appreciate it, I do. I forgot how much they just throw you right into it in this one. Alright. Okay then. I was gonna go elf. But I didn't like her. I couldn't make one I like the look of, so we're human. Alright. What are you supposed to be? You're supposed to be a pride demon or something? Beyond the... sure. Something like... It is challenging enough for the casual observer to tell the difference between the Fade and the creatures that live within it, let alone between one type of spirit and another. In truth, there is little that distinguishes them, even though the most astute mages, since spirits are not physical entities and therefore not restricted to recognizable forms, or even having a form at all. One can never tell for certain what is alive and what is merely part of the scenery. It is therefore advisable for the inexperienced researcher to greet all objects he encounters. Typically, we misuse the term spirit to refer only to the benign or at least the malevolent creatures in the Fade. But in truth, all denizens of the realm beyond the veil are spirits. As the chant of light notes, everything within the Fade is a mimicry of our world. A poor imitation, for the spirits do not remotely understand what they are copying. It is no surprise that much of the Fade appears like a manuscript translated from Tevinter into Orlesian and come back again by drunk initiates. In general, spirits are not complex, or rather they are not as complex as we are, how we understand such things. Each one seizes upon a single facet of human experience, rage, hunger, compassion, hope, etc. This one idea becomes their identity. We classify as demons those spirits who identify themselves with darker human emotions and ideas. The most common and weakest form of demon one encounters in the Fade is the rage demon. They are much like perpetually boiling kettles, for they exist only to vent hatred, but rarely have an object to hate. Somewhat above there are hunger demons, who do little but eat or attempt to eat everything they encounter, including other demons. This is rarely successful. And then there are Sloth Demons. These are the first intelligent creatures one typically finds in the Fade. They are dangerous only to those rare occasions that they can be induced to get up and do harm. Desire demons are more clever and far more powerful, using all forms of bribery to induce mortals into their realms. Wealth, love, vengeance, whatever lies closest to your heart. The most powerful demons yet encountered are the Pride Demons, perhaps because they, among all their kind, most resemble men. From Beyond the Veil, Spirits and Demons by Enchanter Merdomel. Not brother genitavi, how rude. Alright, Wisp, you, me, you know what's up.
Of course.
Question. Do I have a thing that I should be using? Oh, I have a sword. I don't think I should put that on. This looks slightly better. Ooh, I should not be looking this fancy right now, though. Let's be a bit lore-wise, shall we, then? Come on, go on, buddy. You got this. I believe in you. I know how to play it, game. What are you doing? Get here. Oh my.
As you said.
Oh, it's because he's not got a staff that he's not shooting stuff at by default, I suppose. How rude of them not to bring me in here with a fucking staff. At a cheek. Cunning. Yeah, that seems about right. That seems a bit silly to put that on me. even if I don't have anything else. Potions? What does this do? Use this orb to instantly restore some user's health. Assume that's only useful in here. Don't remember using them throughout the rest of the game, so I'll just pop it on the top. Oh, you son of a bitch! I was talking to myself. Dare you? Okay. So rude. Rude. That's what you are. Yeah, get out of here. Is it just health? Yeah, alright.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
You're talking rat.
You think you're really here? In that body? You look like that because you think you do. It's always the same. But it's not your fault.
Thank you.
You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
You can change your shape.
Like I said, in this place, you are what you perceive yourself to be. I think I used to be like you. Before. The Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim. And you don't have much time before you end up the same.
I'm sorry for what happened to you.
Don't waste time with that talk. You don't want to end up like this. There's something here.
I guess I've decided I'm gonna be a good boy.
You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
Why pit me against such a creature?
A question for those in the tower. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to ask. Maybe someday, so will I. There are others here.
Don't know about that, buddy.
Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago. But you may have a way out.
I want to be all sympathetic, but I'm pretty sure I remember you being a
The dangerous
bastard.
spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
One sec, I'm taking my hoodie off. It's warm. There we go. I'm gonna have to remember that my my character doesn't know that you're a wanker, just because I do.
It is dangerous to be out in the open like this.
Yeah, well, I want to talk,
The
deal with it.
hiding helps much in the Fade.
How have you survived here so long?
I missed my chance. So I became small, unnoticeable. I hide from the bigger things, learn from the smaller things. There are places you can hide where the shadows go on forever. You stay there long enough, and the shadows begin to creep inside of you. I don't know how long it's been. Forever, maybe.
The Templar simply killed you?
That is what happens to the physical bodies of apprentices who fail. They'd kill every mage if they could. All the Templars see in magic is danger. And they don't just use the harrowing. If you learn a little too much, they'll label you a blood mage and kill you on sight. True mages like you know that the power you hold is a gateway to greater things. A potential they can never hope to contain.
It's not right how they control us.
No, it's not.
I guess I'm also
Templars
going
and the Chantry and all of
anti-circle.
them, they're all paranoid. The lot of them. They have no right to treat true mages this way. You could stand up to them if they gave you the chance. You don't want to lose yourself here. Being nothing would be easier than this.
Do you want to die?
Yes.
Oh shit, no man.
You'll find out for yourself soon
That works
enough.
too.
Maybe you'll say the same thing
sorry.
to yourself one day.
Nope, I'm the protagonist, bitch. I know you, you're where the final fight happens. Yeah.
That is where the test will take place. The creature can be anywhere, but it manifests there.
Alrighty. More than half the wealth of Orzammar comes from a single extremely rare substance, lyrium. The Chantry believes it to be the waters of the Fade mentioned in the Cantice of Fraternities, the very stuff of creation itself, from whence the Maker fashioned the world. Only a handful of mining caste families hazard extracting the ore, finding veins in the stone quite literally by ear. For in its raw form, lyrium sings, and the discerning can hear the sound even through the solid rock. Even though dwarves have natural resistance to raw lyrium, it's dangerous for all but the most experienced of the mining caste to handle. Even for dwarves, exposure to the unprocessed mineral can cause deafness or memory loss. For humans and elves, direct contact with lyrium ore produces nausea, blistering of the skin, and dementia. Mages cannot even approach unprocessed lyrium. Doing so is invariably fatal. Despite its dangers, lyrium is the single most valuable mineral currently known. In the Tevinter Imperium, it has been known to command a higher price than diamond. The dwarves sell very little of processed mineral to the surface, giving the greater portion of what they mine to their own smiths, who use it in the forging of all truly superior dwarven weapons and armor. What processed lyrium is sold on the service for goes only to the Chantry, who strictly control the supply. From the Chantry, it is dispensed both to the Templars, who make use of it in tracking and fighting Maleficarum, and to the Circle. In the hands of the Circle, lyrium reaches its fullest potential. The Fumarae craftsmen transform it into an array of useful items, from the practical such as magically hardened stone for construction, to the legendary silver armor of King Kalanad. When mixed into liquid and ingested, lyrium allows mages to enter the Fade fully aware. Unlike all others who reach it only while dreaming, such potions can only be used to aid in the casting of especially taxing spells, for a short time, granting a mage far greater power than he normally wields. Lyrium has its costs, however. Prolonged use becomes addictive, the cravings unbearable. Over time, Templars grow disorientated, incapable of distinguishing memory from present, or dream from waking. They frequently become paranoid as their worst nightmares and memories haunt them for waking hours. Mages have additionally been known to suffer physical mutation. The Magister Lords of the Tevinter Imperium were wildly reputed to have been so affected by their years of lyrium use that they could not be recognized by their own kin, nor even as creatures that had once been human. In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar, by Brother Genetivi. I wonder if that'll come into play. I don't remember that ever actually being a thing in any of the games, right? Except red lyrium, I guess, that fucks with people. Since we're going to Tevinter, that'd be interesting to see people so fucked up by just normal lyrium. I suppose red lyrium is normal lyrium, right? It's raw lyrium, I think. I don't know, I forgot. That's why I'm that's why playing through is a good idea, right? So I can remember what I forgot. I'm not gonna go through every codex, I will say. the ones I deem I want to go through, I guess. Brushing up on my lore. Right, I think I can get...
Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name to me.
Pretty sure I can get you to help me, can't I?
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see.
He's wearing Hawk's armor.
Our mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, than to be sent unarmed against a demon.
Is that the warrior one? For Hawk? Interesting choice. I know there's a mod that changes everyone's armor. Immersive atmosphere, I think it is, if anyone's interested. It's very cool. Fight each other? We're not warriors.
They would have you battle a demon. With magic or weapon, to be the victor makes you a warrior still. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
Thanks, buddy. What kind of spirit are you?
I am Valor, a warrior spirit. I hone my weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat.
What else do you know about the harrowing?
Is that what your test is called?
Mm-hmm.
I know little of your mortal ways. I do know that a demon has been called, told that a meal awaits. It will not, cannot leave, until one of you is dead.
Did you create all these weapons?
They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, mages are the only ones who can will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives.
Don't think it's that bad. Would one of these weapons affect the demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons?
I
will
do.
give one to you, if you agree to duel me first.
Alright.
Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
Ooh. It seems you would prefer to kill me yourself.
How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and valor. I am a warrior.
Then prove it. Help me fight the demon.
You are insolent. But your will is
Yeah.
unquestionably strong. Very well, mortal. You prove to me that you possess the strength to resist this demon. Go. Prove your worth as you must. I am confident you will succeed.
Get my weapon though. There we go, nice. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. See the Black Temple city somewhere, can't you? I never know which one it's supposed to be. I am lacking. Bastard. Get out of here. Try to get frozen, you son of a bitch. What, you cheeky bastard. Any more for any more? Is it that one? Is that the Black City? They all look the same to me. Every time I come into the Fade in these games,
There is another spirit here.
I'm
Not
like,
the one hunting you, but still.
alright, mouse. Like, I know I know you can see the Black City like anywhere in the Fate. So which woes am I looking for it? Or I never tell which one it is. Why is that even a city? It looks like a mountain. A very cool mountain, like. I wouldn't mind checking out that mountain. Mr. Sloth, how you doing?
So, you are the mortal being hunted.
Yeah.
And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
Sorry,
I don't
buddy.
like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
What kind of spirit are you?
It's a demon. Maybe even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother Sloth, mortal. I tire of you already.
Sorry, buddy. Why are you called Sloth? I think it's a bit obvious, buddy. Why are you called Sloth? Sloth. What are you?
I am a spirit of Sloth.
Mm-hmm.
A creature of the Fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying.
Mortals like myself.
You are aware. A mortal with power and will. The sort of creature that some spirits hunger for. I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form.
It'd be so much effort though, right, buddy?
Disinclined to begin such
Yeah.
a struggle.
Better off as you are, right? Lucky me.
Indeed. Now, what do you want with me?
I need help fighting a demon.
You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
Hiding doesn't solve anything. We need to face our fears.
We? I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear.
I mean, you can still be a mouse. You can still switch between, right?
It's so exhausting.
You'll be right.
Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
The mouse wants to learn. Teach him.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both.
I'm
The
just
decision is yours.
pointing out, buddy, but this is more effort for you than just teaching him. I accept your challenge, Sloth.
Truly? Well, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
I'm up.
Correct.
Why, thank you.
Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
My tongue?
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
A dream, right? Oh shit, sorry. A dream.
You are correct.
Dantita.
Rather apropos here in Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction.
Oh, you're welcome. So
I shall
welcome.
teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear?
You are a bear.
Feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Fair enough, buddy. I'm gonna pest you, though.
I've taught the mouse, do not persist in bothering me.
Alright. Whiny. Could it be you? Could you be there? Big old black city. I don't know, I feel like these bits wouldn't be there. How you doing, bear? You alright? You alright? You a good apple? Come here. Alright, first. Alright. Easy peasy. We got this, buddy. You got anything more to say?
You have Valor's star. There is nothing else I can do for you.
I mean, you could if you really wanted to. You could come with. Or wouldn't say no. I feel like it's that one, but I don't know.
There is a spirit of rage.
Is that all you are? Psh, I brought ice, bitch. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? I do I have to speak to him? Alright.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature.
I mean, you'll try.
Mine, body and soul.
If I lose, the Templars will still cut you down.
They are welcome to try. So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
You cheeky son of a bitch.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules.
Could you, mousy boy?
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
You're right. Get out of here. Whoa, this wasn't part of the deal. Oh, careful now, buddy.
Very well.
Cheeky. Try this one. There we go. Nice. You go, mousy boy.
I'm sick of hiding.
Your turn, son of a bitch. Get wrecked.
You did it. You actually did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to. But I never really thought any of you were worthy.
The ones you betrayed before me. What were their names?
What? They were not as promising as you. It was a long time ago. I don't remember their names. I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me, like they tried with you.
I guess this is the problem with playing again, right? Like, I know this is the real test. It doesn't necessarily mean my character should. So what is it you think you can get from me?
You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside.
I'm good.
You just need to want to let me in.
Nah, I'm good, buddy. I'm starting to think the other demon wasn't my test.
What? What do you... Of course it was. What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential?
I'm no dummy.
You are a smart one.
Don't eat him.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride.
Who's your big boy?
It's about you, Mage. True tests never end.
We'll see you again. Although I don't know if it's the same one. I assume it's probably not.
Are you alright?
Oh shit. Well, sorry, Joan. Fuck's sake. I'll have to look into that. Yeah. A demon. Die, demon.
It's me, Jowan. Calm down. Just try to relax.
Honestly, out of everyone, Joan
They
deserves
carried you
this.
in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
We're friends, but don't ask this. You know I can't tell you.
So much for friendship. I'll leave you alone then. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
They'll summon you to the test when you're ready.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
Maybe you're just not ready.
I've been ready for a long time. I'm afraid they don't want me to take the test. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
Yeah. They're not going to kill you, Jowan.
they might not. But the Rite of Tranquility is just as bad, maybe
Not
worse.
wrong, not wrong.
I've seen the Tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
Did he choose to become tranquil?
He's been made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
How awful.
Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear the harrowing, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak, and sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
What for?
He didn't tell me. About the harrowing, I'd guess, but you'd never know with Irving. You'd better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Did you hear anything? Is he alright? Is he awake?
I'm fine. I'm here.
Are you best friends now?
I'm all
I'm just
great.
curious.
I'm Gucci.
That Templar Cullen said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He must be so talented.
Someone sounds jealous.
I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just
I'm
thinking
definitely not listening in. No. Alright, I'll take a quick break and try and see if I can see which mods are conflicting. And also I need to pee, so it works out quite well. I won't be long. Alrighty, let's see if this fixed it, shall we? I'll be real, I don't super mind him having no head. I'll take your lyrium dust, thank you, Apprentice Mage.
I'm terrible at spells. You're lucky you're so talented.
Alright, snooty. Yeesh. So rude.
Congratulations on your test.
Thank you, you're much nicer.
As you say.
Charm of still waters. Do I have a necklace? I don't think I do. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it for the resistance. Why not? Why not, eh?
It will be done.
Well, let's see. You wanted me to go to the Grand Enchanter. Yeah.
Of course.
Who's upstairs, I imagine.
I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in blood magic. Why would anyone do something so stupid? That's a death sentence.
Because blood magic is powerful? You can bend others to your will and force demons into your service. That's what I hear anyway.
Dun dun dun, who could it be?
I heard Humbert volunteered to take the Rite of Tranquility. How awful.
Indeed.
I wish I could leave the tower once in a while.
Tell me about it, right? Don't mind if I do. Hi, hi.
My mentor says I have great potential.
Wow, that's good for you. That kind of means you're doing shit at the minute, though. Needlessly rude.
As you say.
Just because my character's a good boy doesn't mean I have to be. Cabinet. I'll take you. Thank you. Let's see. Plop you there and you there for now. I think there's a quest in there. Well, a quest to go in there. Right, willpower, magic. Bang a bit on cunning for persuasion when the time comes. Get that on the go. When do the O's start? There we go. Frost up my non-existent weapon.
Was the harrowing scary? It must have been. Why else would they call it
sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries.
It's a good question.
But it reacts to your emotions.
There, buddy.
Panic, it will no. Breathe.
Oh shit.
You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that.
There, buddy.
Ah, congratulations on your harrowing.
Thanks, man.
Can you tell where I burned off my hair? Is it very obvious?
That's how I like. Nah, you're good. You're good.
Do you remember what the chantry says about magic?
Magic must serve man and not rule over him.
Very good. And what do you think that means? Can anyone tell me?
Only boys can do magic.
Hey!
That sounds about right.
No, that's not what it means.
It means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to force people to do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
Meh. Maker.
I perfected my ice spells yesterday.
Oh, congratulations, I'm very happy for you.
Very well.
The Fade. Alright, we'll read about the Fade. The study of the Fade is as old as humankind. For so long as men have dreamed, we have walked its twisting paths, sometimes catching a glimpse of the city at its heart, always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separated from our world. The Tevinter Imperium once spent vast fortunes of gold, lyrium, and human slaves in an effort to map the terrain of the Fade, an ultimately futile endeavor. Although portions of it belong to powerful spirits, all of the Fade is in constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in finding the disparate and ever-shifting realms of the frozen demon lords, as well as cataloging a few hundred types of spirits, before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of lyrium, mortals are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can. And as the Chantry teaches us, the great flaw of the spirits is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people and events which, like the reflections in a mirror, ultimately lack context or life of their own. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize the worst thoughts and fears of mortals, and build their realm with no other ambition than the taste of life. From the tranquility and the role of the Fade in the human culture, by first enchanter Josephus. Have they ever gone into that part? Like, after everything in Inquisition, specifically Trespasser, when we found out how, like, the Fade was created. Did they ever explain the spirits only using stuff in like the living realm or whatever as a basis? Is it maybe because they miss their connection to us? I wonder. That'd be quite sweet. It would make sense, I think, right? Among apprentices of the Circle, nothing is regarded with more fear than the harrowing. Little is known about this rite of passage, and that alone would be cause for dread. But it is well understood that only apprentices who pass this trial are ever seen again. They return as full members of the Circle of Magi. Of those who fail, nothing is known. Perhaps they are sent away in disgrace. Perhaps they are killed on the spot. I had one patiently ridiculous rumor among the Circle of Ravane, which claimed that the failed apprentices were transformed into pigs, fattened up and served at dinner to the senior enchanters. But I could find no evidence that the Ravani Circle ate any particular quantity of pork. From the Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Provisional TV. I won't be surprised if they did that in Tevinter.
I can't wait to learn the fire spells. It looks like fun.
That other guy was not having fun with it. But maybe he'll be better.
Does your mentor give you lots of homework too?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen an abomination?
No, not yet. Oh.
Aren't the children just precious?
Yeah. Who's this? King Merrick, maybe?
Concentrate, hold the sheet.
Mm-mm.
If you put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited. Should you face a demon with your will wavering so, it would consume you. Is that what you want? No? Then stand firm and know you can resist whatever I throw at you. Again.
Hey, there you go. Well done, buddy.
I'm terrible at spells. You're lucky you're so talented.
Alright, Jelly.
It's nice to see you still alive.
Thank you. You too.
Congratulations on your test.
Thank you. Mana and the use of Mage. I'm good on that one, I think.
Did you hear the rumor about someone being a blood mage?
Yeah, just heard about it actually. Definitely have no idea who they could be talking about. No clue, no. Tis a mystery. Oh, wait a minute. I feel like I missed stuff. Where am I? Oh, I went in. Big dummy. Oh, I ain't finished exploring. Yeah, bum 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 bum. Alright, this is where we started. Can I go for it? I wonder. Hey, nice. No, I didn't miss much then. Oh well, worth it.
Someone's always watching. I swear it's like the walls have eyes.
Hey, did you hear about that apprentice they're going to send for?
Shh.
Hey, just coming through, don't mind me.
Will be done.
God damn it.
Yes, is there something you need?
That's a big door.
Yes, it is. Do you need something, or are you just here to state the obvious?
Can you open the door?
The Knight Commander would have my head if I did that. Besides, I hear it takes no less than 4 grown men to open this door.
Is this the only way out of the tower?
The only safe one, as far as I know. There are windows on the higher levels, but surely you don't need me to warn you of the dangers of leaping from them. It never ends well.
What's out there?
For Eldon, it's not very interesting. Mostly farms, the occasional river.
I should get going.
Make a smile fortune on you.
I know I can't leave.
Congratulations on the harrowing.
Oh, thanks, man. That means a lot. Locked item. You do not say. Is that a staff? Are you using a staff? I'm gonna assume that's a staff. Otherwise that'd be a bit awkward. A bit weird, wouldn't it? Although that guy's got a sword. What do we mage like, is it? Suppose it's the Templars. Anyway, upwards. Onwards and upwards. Owain, buddy, pal.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items.
Thanks, man.
My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
What is the stockroom for?
The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something?
Are you really a tranquil mage?
I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
Don't you think what they did is cruel?
Tranquility has its merits. I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple.
That's a bit rude to just say to him, isn't it? What was becoming a tranquil like?
It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water.
What happened during the Rite of Tranquility?
I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes.
And now you are no longer a person.
My body is similar in form to yours, possessing an equal number of limbs, appendages, and internal organs.
Yeah, but
I
your
perform the
feels.
same physical functions. My mind is capable of higher thought processes. Am I to be denied personhood because I do not feel as you do?
A person is more than just physical parts.
I have thoughts and memories. I remember my past, my childhood in the tower, and my apprenticeship. These experiences defined me. My lack of emotion simply adds to what is already there.
My statement was rude. I apologize.
I do not have the capacity to be offended. Still, I believe I am a person.
I should go now.
Very well. Goodbye.
Bye, mate. I'm sorry I was a dick.
Good day to you.
And to you, buddy.
Today I shall be making more potions to send to the mages at Ostergar.
Thanks, Inquisitor.
Your mentors must be happy for you. You passed the harrowing.
Sure. Don't see why they wouldn't be. Let's see which is the way up. Oh, he's there. So, start this way. Yeah. Ah, yeah, y'all. Hey, Sweeney.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the circle?
Good lord, no. I'm a newly harrowed mage, but I've lived here all my life. Are you daft? I've seen you in here many times.
I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused.
That's fair.
Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
I can't be everyone's favourite, I guess. Maybe someone could help you fix them.
You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that.
Magic good?
Not any magic I'd be caught doing. Anyway, did you need
Fair
something?
enough. Oh, I just wanted to talk.
I'm not good at talking.
You're doing a good job
makes
now.
my head throb. Don't you have lessons to get to? Shoo!
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Alright. Ooh, there's a lot of bugs in it. 4 schools of magic, primal.
Yes.
A selection of books appears to be missing. Interesting. Whatever could they be? Creation. Could be blood magic that's missing. Hierarchy of the circle. How long is this one? It is no simple matter safeguarding ordinary men from mages and mages from themselves. Each circle tower must have some measure of self-government. For it is ever the Maker's will that men be given the power to take responsibility for our own actions, to sin and fail, as well as to achieve the highest grace and glory of our own strength. You, who will be tested with protection of the circle, must be aware of its workings. The first enchanter is the heart of any tower. He will determine the course of his circle and will take. He will choose which apprentices may be tested and made full mages, and you will work most closely with him. Assisting the first enchanter will be the senior enchanters, a small council of most trusted and experienced magi in the tower. From this group the next first enchanter is always chosen. Beneath the council are enchanters. These are the teachers and mentors of the tower, and you must get to know them in order to keep your finger on the pulse of the circle, for the enchanters will always know what is happening among the children. All those who have passed their harrowing but have not taken their apprentices are mages. This is where most trouble in the circle lies, in the idleness and inexperience of youth. The untested apprentices are most numerous denizens of any tower, but they more often pose threats to themselves due to their lack of training than to anyone else. Knight Commander Saran, of the Chantry of Templars, in a letter to his successor. I'll click on those just to get them off the bloody board.
Owain is in charge of the stockroom.
I know, buddy. I know. Erdrick.
Do you need something? If not, step back. You're in my light.
Cheeky. You alright?
I'm trying to study. Have some consideration for a fellow mage.
Oof. Oof. No thank you. Very well. I'll leave you alone.
Good day.
Right, baddie.
That's not likely. Chantry would do that, will they? They haven't done anything, and I've heard that the Equitarians are starting to soften a little on the libertarian position.
Sympathy for a position isn't the same as support. Yet. As far as I know, most Equitarians prefer to remain allied with the Loyalists. You can see why, don't you? Just think of what the Chantry would do if suddenly the circles were petitioning for more independence, or even a split.
Won't be pretty.
Ah, the short-sighted libertarians. They'll get their way and take us all down with them.
That plays out later. That's interesting.
Yes.
They set that up this early. Very cool. Hi guys.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
Thank you, mister. What were you talking about earlier?
Ah, the Fraternities of the Enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really.
Tell me about the Fraternities.
They're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Crosians just want to make money. And the Isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then of course there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the circle, more autonomy.
Which do you belong to?
Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian. But I ducked out of the fray a long time ago. Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulrid's a libertarian and a loud one. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do?
Giving up doesn't help anyone.
An idealist, I see. Well, if you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
Fair enough. Let's have a look. Another aspect of the circle life is the fraternity. When a mage becomes an enchanter, he may ally himself with a fraternity. These are cliques that cross circle boundaries, mages of common interests and goals who band together to ensure their voice is heard within the College of Magi in Cumberland. The largest fraternities currently are the Loyalists, who advocate loyalty and obedience to the Chantry, the Equitarians, who advocate temperance and follow a distinct code of conduct which they believe all mages should hold themselves to. The Libertarians, a growing fraternity publicly maintaining greater power for their circles, but secretly advocating for a complete split from the Chantry, a dangerous opinion naturally. The Isolationists, a small group that advocates withdrawing to remote territories in order to avoid conflicts with general populace. And the Lacrosians, who maintain the circle, must do what it is most profitable. First and foremost, they prioritize the accumulation of wealth with the gaining of political influence. A close second. So far, an alliance between the Loyalists and the Equitarians has prevented the Libertarians from gaining much headway. But there are signs that the Equitarians may throw their support in with the Libertarians. And that happens. Many mages predict it will become civil war among the circles. Not quite. I've seen the future and I can say civil war. Not quite. From the Circle of Mage, a history by First Enchanter Joseph. This.
Hello, were you looking for something?
Hey, Niall. Didn't know you ran into you early on. Cool. What were you talking to the other mage about?
Oh, the Fraternities. Groups of mages with a common agenda. I think we should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town, far away from the mundanes who hate us.
If we run away, they'll never learn not to fear us.
They'll never learn that. They don't want to. I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand me an apostate and hunt me down. There is no leaving the circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it?
Who are you?
I'm Njal, a mage just like you. I've seen you around, haven't I? I must have.
I can't stay to chat.
Alright.
Terribly sorry. I wish I could. Entropy, very nice, very nice.
As you say.
History of the Circle, I suppose that's a good one to read. It is a truth universally acknowledged that nothing is more successful at inspiring a person to mischief as being told not to do something. Unfortunately, the Chantry of the Divine Age had some trouble with obvious truths, although it did not outlaw magic, quite the contrary, as the Chantry relied upon magic to kindle the eternal flame which burns in every brazier in every Chantry. It relegated mages to lighting candles and lamps, perhaps occasional dusting of rafters and eases. I will give my readers a moment to contemplate how well such a rule satisfies the mages of the time. It surprised absolutely no one when the mages of Valrio in protest snuffed the sacred flames of the cathedral and barricaded themselves inside the choir loft. No one, that is, but Divine Ambrosia II, who was outraged and attempted to order an exalted march upon her own cathedral. Even her most devout Templars encouraged that idea. For 21 days, the fires remained unlit, while negotiations were conducted. Legend tells us by shouting back and forth from the loft. The mages went cheerily into exile in a remote fortress outside the capital, where they would be kept under watchful eye of the Templars and a council of their own elder magi. Outside of the normal society and outside the Chantry, the mages would form their own close society, the circle separated for the first time in human history. From the fires, circles, and Templars, a history of magic in the Chantry. It's cool how much they set up in this game, isn't it? Exalted marches there. Ooh, nice. Yes, please. Okay. Hope that's my wardrobe. What are you fancy?
Excuse me, I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry, I'm terribly busy right now. I have to prepare the room before the Grey Warden is done at his meeting with Irving.
Alright. There's a Grey Warden here.
Yes, Duncan his name is. He must be here to talk to Irving about something important. You know, I almost became a Grey Warden once.
Really?
There were several of us chosen, though the Grey Wardens only wanted one recruit. They only ever have one mage, you see. I think they thought I was the best candidate, but I was young and foolish, and I said I wasn't interested. They picked someone else instead, and that was that. I've regretted it ever since.
Shimmy means one mage per team. Pretty sure there's more mages in the Wardens than there. Colonel Buddy or Pal, I see you over there.
It will be done.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Ooh. All the stuffs. Guess we'll stick with what we got.
Ah, there you are. You are to be moved out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters. The Tranquil will move your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
Very nice, I got my own bath. Not sure I can fit in there, but it's mine. This. I don't know what this is. Is this for cucking in or shitting in? I assume one or the other. Maybe that one's for shitting in. Well, we'll never know. The true mystery of the Dragon Age. Sir?
Everyone's so happy for you.
Oh, thanks, man.
I never thought you'd survive the harrowing. You got lucky, didn't you?
Oh, thanks, Jack West. Wait, what do you mean you never thought so? You rude bastard. Oh, it's a cheek. Buddy.
Greetings.
No eyes.
I'm glad your harrowing went well.
Fuck's sake. I don't even know what would be causing that one. I'll have a look later. I wasn't looking forward to being run through either. Nah, thanks. That's reassuring.
Some Templars I know discuss such things with glee. I don't share their enthusiasm. I try to serve the Maker first and foremost. As long as I am guided by his commandments, I cannot go wrong. Honestly, I've never seen an abomination, or been called on to slay one.
Don't worry, buddy, you'll get your chance. You don't know what an abomination looks like.
As I said, I've never seen one, but when someone becomes an abomination, something must happen.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's not obvious? Could abominations be walking among us right now?
I think you'd be told if that was a thing, buddy. I'm sure there are no abominations here.
This is still new to me.
That's the
Maybe one day I'll be as dedicated and driven as Knight Commander Gregor.
He is a very dedicated man, yes.
You must be busy. Perhaps we can talk another time.
Alright, pal. Mage?
Did you see that Grey Warden?
No.
I hear he's trying to recruit a mage for his order.
Crazy. Who would have thunk such a thing?
Yes.
Cardinal rules of magic, eh? Private documents, well. Well, I never. Oh, mine now.
I hear Irving's very proud of you.
Oh, he is. He's so proud. Buck, you man. Maleficarum. How long are you? Alright. It has been asked, what are Maleficarum? How shall we know them? I have been as troubled by this question as you. You have come to me for the wisdom of the Maker, but none have seen the Maker's heart save the beloved Attendraste. And so I have done all as all mortals must, and looked to the words of his prophet for answers, and there I found respite from a troubled mind. For she has said to us, magic exists to serve man and never to rule him. Therefore I say to you, they who work magic which dominates the minds and hearts of others, they have transgressed the Maker's law. Also our Lady said to us, those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children are hated and accursed by the Maker. And so it is made clear to me, as it should be to us all, that magic which fuels itself by harming others, by the letting of blood, is hated by the Maker. Those mages who honor the Maker and keep his laws we welcome as our brothers and sisters. Those who reject the laws of the Maker and the words of his prophet are apostate. They shall be cast out and be given no place among us. From the sermons of Justinian the First. Leora?
Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you.
Sorry.
I hear Irving's looking for you.
So I hear.
Ah, this is infuriating. Another batch destroyed. Say, have you seen Owain?
I
Is he in
have.
the stockroom?
Yes, I just spoke to him.
Oh, excellent. He wasn't there last I looked. I hope he still has some cinnabar lying around. When I asked last week, he said he was running out.
Oh, well. Yay.
I'd avoid Leora if I were you. She's been rather testy lately.
Seemed fine just then. Why?
Who knows? I'm not going to ask her why she's irritable. Women hate those kind of questions.
Alright. You say so, dude. What we got going on in here then, eh? The Rise of Annulment.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. So let it be.
So let it be.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I recite
I'm just
the Maker's
snooping.
blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times.
I should not interrupt your meditations.
Oh, all right then. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
What's that? Founding the Chantry, eh? Cordelius Draken, king of the city-state of Orlais, was a man of uncommon ambition. And the year 15 ancient, the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker, and declared that by its completion he would not only have united the warring city-states of the south, he would have brought Andrastean belief to the world. In Minus 3 ancient, the temple was completed. There, in its heart, Draken knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste, and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orlais. His first act as emperor, to declare the Chantry as established Andrastrian religion of the empire. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Olessa of Moinstermord was elected to lead the new Chantry. Upon her coronation as divine, she took the name Justinia in honor of the disciple who recorded Andraste's songs. In that moment, the ancient era ended and the divine age began. From Ferelden, Folklore and History by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. Yeah, I know about you, Andraste. Whatever, I don't need an upgrade on that one. Date. Yeah, another blight.
As you say.
Yeah, the Maker. That's a person. Lily.
I heard about your heroine. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled upon you.
Thanks, Lily. Very nice of you. Glad you're not secretly dating a blood mage or anything. That would be awkward.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
Aye. Hello.
If it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
Hi.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Hi, Duncan. Pleased to meet you.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the king's army at Ostagar.
Who are we fighting?
The Darkspawn threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get.
What a Darkspawn.
They are twisted monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a horde in the Korkari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for him.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of Magi.
What could possibly go wrong? Oof. Thank you, First Enchanter.
I'm sorry, what is this phylactery?
Blood is taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
Yeah.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
Thank you, Master. I will never accidentally sell it. Thank you.
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite.
You mean Joan? You mean Joan, don't you?
Time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
Can I leave the tower now?
Not yet. Remember, the tower's walls protect us as much as they protect others from us.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
Very well, Enchanter.
The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Alright, buddy. Duncan?
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company.
You're welcome. I wanted to talk to you a little more.
Yes? What about?
Have there been many darkspawn attacks?
A horde has formed within the Korkari Wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
And the king is mustering an army to beat back this threat.
Yes, perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right.
Why were Irthing and Gregor arguing about the war?
It is not my place to comment.
Please, I'd like to know.
Gregor serves the Chantry, and the relationship between the Chantry and mages has always been strained. You've realized by now that the Chantry merely tolerates magic? They watch only because they feel they must.
I don't see why the Chantry and mages can't get along.
The Chantry believes that a mage should fear his power. It was the pride of mages, they say, that brought the Darkspawn upon us in the first place. Any mages who join the King's army can unleash their full power on the Darkspawn. In fact, I'm counting on it. Gregor may be afraid of what will happen. What if the mages decide they no longer want to be governed by the Chantry?
What are your opinions on the matter?
I believe we must defeat the Darkspawn, one way or another. My opinions end there.
Fair enough. We should continue on our way.
Yes, let's.
Feel like you got more, buddy, though.
Yes, shouldn't we move along?
I wanted to talk to you a little more.
Yes? What about?
What do Grey Wardens do?
Our duty is to battle Darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose.
Oh, we'll do this.
Let's.
Yes. But then...
Yes. Shouldn't we move along?
I just want to say this to you, buddy.
What about?
I just wanted to say how honored I am to meet you.
I am flattered. I was not expecting quite so warm a reception.
Thank you. We should continue on our way.
Yes, let's.
Don't dawdle.
That's what I do.
Yes.
Blood magic of the Forbidden School. Intellectually. Foul and corrupt are you, who have taken my gift and turned it against my children. Transfigurations 1810. The ancient Tevinters did not originally consider blood magic a school of its own. Rather, they saw it as a means to achieve greater power in any school of magic. The name, of course, refers to the fact that magic of this type uses life, specifically in the form of blood, instead of mana. It was a common practice at one time for a magister to keep a number of slaves on hand so that should he undertake the working of a spell that was physically beyond his abilities, he could use the blood of his slaves to bolster the casting. Not at all disturbing. Over time, however, the Imperium discovered types of spells that could only be used by blood. Although lyrium will allow a mage to send his conscious mind into the Fade, blood would allow him to find the sleeping minds of others, view their dreams, and even influence or dominate their thoughts. Just as treacherous, blood magic allows the veil to be opened completely, so that demons may enter the physical world. The rise of the Chant of Light and the subsequent fall of the Old Imperium has led to blood magic being all but stamped out, as it should be, for it poses nearly a great danger to those who would practice it as to the world at large. From the Four Schools of Treatise, my first enchanter Joseph. Are these all the books that were missing on that bookcase then, I wonder? Alright, buddy, come on. I think this is where you're staying? No, not this one. Sorry, dude. Sorry, Pally Jim. It's the one where the guy was cleaning stuff, so it's not that one. Could be this one, but it's not. Go on. Don't think it's that one.
Thank you for escorting me.
You're welcome, buddy. Alright. The First Blight had already raged for 90 years. The world was in chaos. A god had risen, twisted and corrupted. The remaining gods of the Tevinter were silent, withdrawn. What writing we have recovered from those times is filled with despair, for everyone believed, from the greatest archons to the lowest slaves, that the world was coming to an end. At Weishaupt Fortress, in the desolate Anderfels, a meeting transpired. Soldiers of the Imperium, seasoned veterans, who had known nothing their entire lifetimes except hopeless war, came together. When they left Weishaupt, they had renounced their robes to the Imperium. They were soldiers no longer, they were Grey Wardens. The Wardens began an aggressive campaign against the Blight, striking back against the Darkspawn, reclaiming lands given up to the lost. The Blight was far from over, but their victories brought notice, and soon they received aid from every nation in Phaedus. They grew in number, as well as reputation. Finally, in the year 992 of the Tevinter Imperium, upon the Silent Plains they met the Archdemon, Dumar, in battle. A third of all armies of northern Phaedus were lost to the fighting, but Dumar fell, and the Darkspawn fled back underground. Even that was not the end. The Imperium once revered 7 gods: Dumar, Zazikal, Toph, Andoral, Rakizak, that one, Lusakan, and Ufrimal. 4 have risen as archdemons. The Grey Wardens have kept watch through the ages, well aware that peace is fleeting. and that their war continues until the last of the dragon gods is gone. From Ferelden Folklore and History by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. Alright. I didn't know that the Wardens started into winter. That's interesting, buddy.
Is there something else I can do for you?
What's happening outside the tower?
Ah, I imagine you don't leave very often, do you?
Tis true. Apprentices are not allowed to leave.
I am not a good source of news, I fear. I am preoccupied with the Darkspawn incursion.
How many mages have joined the King's army?
When the King sent out the call, the Circle of Ferelden sent only 7 mages to Ostagar. I asked King Kaelin's permission to come and seek a greater commitment from the Circle.
Why doesn't the King come himself?
The King must remain with the army. He is quite busy, after all.
How many mages? Will you fight with the King?
Of course, but I am no mage. Mages heal. They can call fire and ice down upon the enemy, and so much more. I sometimes wonder if the Chantry's many laws regarding magic are necessary. Darkspawn are a greater threat than blood mages, even abominations. It takes decades for the world to recover from a blight. I wish the Chantry could see that. We must stop at nothing to defeat the Darkspawn. Listen to me. An old man's rantings can't be very interesting.
It was actually quite interesting, but I should go.
Do not let me keep you.
Alright, buddy. John, hey, I got your head back. Progress.
Glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
I think I am for now.
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Why are you whispering? It looks very suspicious.
Shh. I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You're starting to worry me, Joan.
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please. We should be safe here.
You realize there's a priest standing right there.
Not a priest. I am merely an initiate.
Wait, I've seen you before.
I often attend to my duties in this chapel. Perhaps that is why I seem familiar.
A few months ago, I told you that I'd met a girl. This is Lily.
Jesus fucking Christ. My condolences, Lily.
Very funny. Lily's been given to the Chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble.
You can trust me. I won't tell anyone.
Thank you. I knew you'd stand by me.
Great. Get married, have kids. Can I go now?
There is something else. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
Jesus, that second one. That sounds terrible.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
How did you find out about this?
I saw the document on Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowan, and Irving had signed it.
Why would they do this to you?
There's a rumor about me. People think I'm a blood mage. They think that making me a circle mage will endanger everyone.
And are they right about that?
Of course not. But it's not safe here for me anymore.
It's going to be alright.
No, it won't. They're going to destroy me.
I won't put Lily through the pain of seeing me like that.
What are you going to do?
I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
But can't you just explain everything to someone?
If we tell anyone, Lily will be punished. If you care about what happens to me, help us.
I need to think this over.
I suppose that's fair. But please, give us your answers soon. Time is running out.
Snoopy. I'm gonna find out. What the fuck's going on, mister?
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters?
Yes, of course, First Enchanter.
I'm glad you met him. He's a most honorable man.
I agree. It was my privilege to have met him.
Grey Wardens are peerless warriors who sacrifice all for our sakes. We can learn much from them. Now, did you need something?
Why do you have books on blood magic on your desk?
I've removed them from the library.
Ah.
I was advised it might be unwise to leave them where any apprentice may read them. They will be put away somewhere very safe. Now, is there anything else?
When is Joan going for the harrowing?
When he is ready.
Joan is ready now.
I'm sure you think so, but it's not your place to decide. Why do you ask?
Joan fears he's going to be made tranquil.
And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become First Enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
Why are you doing this to Joan? Please, I beg you, do not do this.
Gregor says he has proof and eyewitness testimony that Joan has been practicing blood magic. I cannot say more. Were it left to me, things might be different. But the Chantry, I'm sorry, child. This rite of tranquility will happen.
Gregor must be making it up. He hates all mages.
Let us not speak ill of my colleague. Our colleague. You know little of this, and I ask you to hold your tongue.
You know this is wrong. I have nothing more to say.
Perhaps one day you will see it from my side.
Perhaps. But most likely not. I would say.
Are you going to help us?
You have my word. I will help you.
Thank you. We will never forget this.
Tell me your plan and make it quick.
I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The First Enchanter and Knight Commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
Are you suggesting we break through it?
I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
Well, let's not waste any time then.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
So, you best not do that. Good idea.
Good luck.
Trying not to be a jerk. It's very difficult. Big struggle. Just, you know, not just in the game. Daily life, big struggle. Not to be a jerk. Oof. Owain, buddy, I need your help.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a rod of fire.
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
I need the rod for my research into, burning things.
Here is the form, request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
I will be back shortly.
Thank you. I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
Oh, can I tell you about that then? I'm not ready yet. I'll be back. I think I know what to do. I know if you tell Irvin, you can get him to sign it. But we're not doing that, so... Where's this? Is it in there? Yeah, this. She'll give us it. We go in there and do that for her. She'll give it to us.
Yes?
Who are you?
Senior Enchanter Leora, in charge of the Circle's laboratory. Is there something you want?
What's that door over there?
That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon. But of course, you know this.
But of course. Can I look inside the cavern?
No, I can't let anyone in there just now.
Why?
There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe.
Yeah? Keep safe? Aren't the Circle stores meant to be used?
Yes, but I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up.
Yeah?
Yes.
Sure. So why are you out here and not in there?
Because I am taking a break. I hate the musty
She's
smell of
taking this
caves
very
and
well.
Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to Senior Enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent.
Well, are you? If you sign this form, I'll deal with the spiders.
You need a rod of fire. Interesting. Well, your proposal sounds fair. Clear out the storerooms and I will sign your form.
Alright, I'll do it.
Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Alrighty, I think I can get those two to help. Maybe. I might be misremembering. Worth a try. Jowan?
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
Quit whining. I need to talk to you about something, Jowan.
Really? What?
The rumor about you being a blood mage isn't true, is it?
Of course not. I never use blood magic. I've been sneaking around to meet Lily in secret. Maybe others have seen me and assumed I must be doing something forbidden. I suppose we are, but they think it's blood magic, and it isn't.
Then let's just tell the truth.
I've thought about it, but it will only make things worse. Lily will be punished. I can't do that to her. Maybe if it were just Irving, he'd spare me. But he has to keep the peace between the Circle and the Chantry. If he stirs up too much trouble, they might replace him. They could wipe out the entire circle if they wanted. The Chantry abhors blood magic. That's why they're willing to pay attention to this stupid rumor.
How did you meet Lily?
She was saying the chant of light in the chapel one night while I was walking past. I've heard that chant many times, but I never realized how beautiful the words were until then. I'll never forget that night.
Alright. Do you know where your family is?
No, and I don't care. Why?
I was just curious.
I came here a year or so before you did. I must have been 5 or 6 years old. Mother stopped talking to me after I showed signs of magical ability. She wouldn't even look at me. She'd mutter under her breath that I was a demon child and an abomination in the Maker's sight.
Lovely. Well, you are somewhat demon-like. That's cruel.
Mother could be cruel, especially if you got on her bad side, which was easy to do. She'd fight with my father, saying that she didn't want that thing, meaning me, in her house. Guess that's what drove him to leave me at the village chantry. I suppose it's just as well. It's the past.
Let's move on to other things. No, I'm not ready yet. I'll be back. Alright, go fight some fucking spiders then on my own, shall I? You better appreciate this, you son of a bitch. Could look this fucking stuff around. Go in a playroom with a cave. Why fucking spiders of all things? Alright. Sure, I'll take you. Come with me. Coin.
Yes.
Well, sure, you do. How does the cave even work? Just thinking, we're like pretty high up in the tower at this point, right? The Irvin's floors here. Rooms here. How is there a cave? Does it make sense, right? Magic, I guess. It's just magic. Why question magic? Oh, what? I goofed. Speaking of magic. Turn around like a dummy. Turn around. Turn around. Come on, spiders, where you at? Big bastards. Oh, fucker. Jesus. Piece of shit. Yeah, fucking like that. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Let's not do that. Alright, come on then. You son of a bitch. Fuck you.
It will be done.
Creepy bastard. Hark, you bastard. That's right, get out of here. That's bloody right. Get out of here. Well, great, don't mind if I do.
Very well.
Yeah. Yeah. Giant spider, come here. Thank you. Cool. Fucking thing.
As you say.
Poke your fucking eye out. Yeah. Think about that, huh? Alright. Do without the sound effects. Wait a minute. What? Get out of here. Mage tutor robe. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Ooh, very nice. Well, don't I look all fucking fancy now? Sure. I am a fancy boy. Who are you spitting at, you jerk? Oh, this is not good. This isn't good. Oh, come on, tie. Did they get me again? Bastards. Alright. Bit rude. Oh, not all the way at the start. Fuck's sake.
It will be done.
That's just rude. I'm gonna struggle with that fight, I think. One second, what happens if I go this way? I wonder if it just circles around maybe. Alright, I'm gonna assume that it does. So go this way instead. So we can make sure we get those ropes again before we go into that fight. I feel like it's gonna be even harder without those. Oh, fucker. Yeah, creepy shitbag.
Of course.
Of course, of course, of course.
What strange beasts!
Alright, alright, alright. God damn this fucking web.
We've done well.
Alright. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Monsieur Cacon. No, not web. Oof, oof, fuck you, you curly little fuck. You coming for me, huh?
I will not falter. You dare!
Shit. This is not good. Alright. God damn this fucking CC. How dare you, sir? Yeah, get out of here.
It will be done. As you say.
Of course.
Alright. Mage robes. Oh, very nice. I choose to be fancy though. One sec, let's make sure we save this time. I was hoping I could just fight that one. Alas, 'twas not to be. Alright. It's not start webbing yet. Yeah, nice. Well, better luck, don't hurt nobody. Stick it webbed in the end still. But I'll take it. Little bit of luck never killed nobody.
It will be done.
Alrighty. So cute. And you. Oh nice, we're back at the beginning then. I assume I did everything I needed to do, which was just wipe out the spiders. Although it is a big long fucking cave, so I very well could have missed some. But I don't think so. My friend?
You're back. Are the spiders gone?
Yeah. I've dealt with your infestation.
Oh, wonderful. You're a lifesaver. Now, where was that form you wanted me to sign?
Here it is.
Right. There you go. How's that?
Just promise to keep those spiders away in the future.
Oh, I will. Thank you again.
Aye, no worries. Little party never killed nobody. This is Hawk's fancy wear, right? Like his at home wear. His version of the Skyhawk pajamas. Just recolored, I think.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to come to you. Gotta go to Owain first, don't I? I'm coming, buddy.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items.
Thanks, man.
My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Here is the signed form for the Rod of Fire.
Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
Everything looks to be in order. Alright.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
I'm here. I have the Rod of Fire.
That was quick.
To the
So
repository,
my good
then.
boy.
Freedom awaits.
Alright, I don't know where the repository is. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end it there for now. Ooh, I got stuff I got to do. Ooh, I got friends. I intend to go through all of this, and all of DAT, and all of Inquisition, so... I'm in this for the long haul. Cause I'm just hype, you know, I'm hype. Some DA4 stuff. And to contain my hype, I'm DAOing it up. So, fun times. I shall see you next time. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.